I got so, man, listen, I got so fucking mad. I wanted to be Alexia 2.0 at that motherfucking point. I'm not gonna lie. Um, the bitch is just corny, y'all. At the end of the day, the bitch is corny. She don't have nothing better to do. Um, I don't like to say the obsessed word, but that's literally what the fuck she is. She is quite literally obsessed at this point. And it's very obvious and it's scary. You know, it's scary. And I'm just so like you right. Some things I'll be glad that it comes to the forefront quick sooner than later, you know, because just imagine if Atlanta never happened, you'd have still been talking to her, you know, and really got way more comfortable with her. You know, that be the shit that pisses me off. But like, just imagine if you would have got way more comfortable with her, she'd have been around your family at that point, you know, and all sorts of shit. Just imagine this is who she really is, and then this shit came out later. You get what I'm saying? Like that be my thing.
The girl said, let me tell you what took me out, right? When that girl said, let me, because I'm gonna tell you, I was getting a package from Gucci, right? I was on the phone with them. We was on the call on Telegram, right? I was getting a package from Gucci, but y'all know, you have to sign for it or whatever, right? So I had went to pick up my baby from school and I had just missed them. I just had mixed UPS, right? So I'm like, damn, let me ride around my neighborhood because I needed the package. I'm like, let me ride around my neighborhood and see if I could find my UPS driver because I found the driver. I'm on the phone with them, but I'm not on mute because I'm just thinking everything cool. And this how you know, because I'm really not that open with people. Like I'm really address. Yes, I'm really not that open with people. I'm gonna tell you, like I'm on a trip right now by myself. I don't really be around people like that, y'all. I'm not, and that's why I think I was so mad at myself because I let my guard down, and I usually don't do that. I usually don't do that, bitch. I can rock out by myself. That's just who I am. So I'm on the phone with you. I'm in UPS face or whatever, and I didn't put them on mute because I'm thinking, everybody cool. Like I really didn't because I don't have those intense people. You can be on the phone with me saying your social, and I'm not gonna think to write it down.
That part.
I'm not gonna think to write it down. And when that girl said when I got her address because one time we was on the phone and I think she was at work then. So you really got a lot of damn time on your hands. That girl said when I said my address to the UPS man because I was trying to get my package from him, she said that she wrote down my address.
Yeah, that's why you cannot.
So what was the point of writing down your address? That's weird as fuck.
No, because like what
That's where you get that TPO at, and you got that recording. That's what I would take right there with me to get that TPO.
And I was
that right there.
Alexia, right? This girl was sending Bible verses and stuff every morning. Who y'all go ahead, girl? I can't take it.
Here's the thing: I was trying to run back to my phone quick when she started talking about the tippy toe. I was like, when Dime even mentioned that in Poetics Live, Poetic stopped and said, "Hey, Dime, I want to ask, why did you mention that?" You was like, "Oh, it was more so about her hip. It had nothing to even do with autism. You was talking about how you was aware of different things about her in general. It had even nothing to do with it." I was like, Dime ain't never said nothing about her tippy toe.
Right. I said because I said that I think, and remember I said, I think it may be something like hereditary because my big daughter, she doesn't have autism, but she walked on her toes too. And I said their dad used to walk on his toes. And that's all I said, right? I cleared that up. It had nothing to do
quick
with
because Poetic circled the block and said, Don, what association did that have? Was that one of, because she was confused and you said, no, it was just,
I never brought it up. So that's how I never talked about it in the past.
You know why? It's like the fact that
like you said. Go ahead, Candy.
Sorry, Bookie. It's like, Tom, you've been in this F for a while. You have never talked about your kids till at one point. So the fact that they actually know so much about your motherfucking life is weird to me. That's the weird life private.
The way that I see it, because like she said, about the monitoring spirits, I wanted to circle back to that. That's why it's so on this app, right? You can't even be who you are all the way because like you know, especially when you're a genuine person and you love to just love people, you love to see people smile, you know, you like engaging with people. You can't even be like that. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker really just be waiting to throw something back up in your face or to have an aha moment. moment. And that's what I don't like about the whole thing. But again, I'm glad that, hey, everybody, welcome in. Can y'all just tap the screen because I'm sure they're going to be reporting me. But I'm just glad that it wasn't a situation to where it's 5, 6 months from now and they think they know more shit, or they try to come and spin a whole nother narrative. You get what I'm saying? And it's just more shit later. But I also just hate that your guard was even let down to begin with. I hate it for anybody. Like when your guard get let down and people show you who they are and they mask it with sending fucking Bible scriptures like Alexia said and try to portray and wear that mask and try to portray like they a good, genuine person. I hate that shit. And then you do be mad at yourself like, bitch, how the fuck you ain't? Because people do very well at masking who the fuck they are. You could literally be sleeping with the enemy for years and years and years and never know it, so they wake up and show you who they is. You know what I'm saying? Later. So I don't know. I just hate the whole thing. Like I said, it's never gonna sit right with my spirit. Anybody that come after children, I don't care if they have a disability or not. And I'm gonna say it again. That's another reason why I'm turned off from AJ, because she still ain't came back and apologized. And I did finally hear, unbeknownst to me, the clip that was played about the perfect child shit. Like, all children are perfect. Everybody is motherfucking perfect in my eyes. I don't give a fuck what y'all be trying to say. I just think it's just so low. It's so lame. It's so negative. It's so weak. It's just all the things that are fucking low vibrational. When you mention a fucking child, at any point, in any way, for anything that's not good. That's just
But
where I'm at.
look who. Okay, so let me just say this right quick, Candy. Hold on. And
Okay.
then my thing is, right, when you move with grace, because if I did something wrong, if I would have felt like I did something wrong or I wronged somebody or whatever, I would still be fighting to this day. When y'all see me on this app, I be happy. Y'all don't even see me yelling as much as I used to, right? When y'all see me on this app, I be happy. I be chilling. You get what I'm saying? Y'all see me just living my everyday life or whatever, right? The Bible say there's no rest for the wicked. Did y'all see Brazilla yesterday?
Hmm.
Do
Like
Brazilla not look? Do
55.
she not look exhausted?
She look tired as fuck.
Her face, she looked exhausted. Her hair, she kept flicking the little one bundle to the side or whatever. It don't matter. You can show your body. You can tell. You could have got fucking naked on that balcony. That still do not mean that you're happy. You've been running around. This girl have not slept since September. This girl ain't been asleep since September. She looks so tired. She looks so down. She got panda eyes. She looks so sad. You get what I'm saying? And the fact that you got to get up and show your body as if you comparing yourself to anything, you don't compare because you already lost from the inside. Because you just keep running around and if I was so pressed about it, I would be running around just talking about them, just hyper fixated on this one woman. Every time I turn around, Brazilla. Like, I would be so hyper fixated on her. I'm not near focused on you. So we can tell who feel as if they made a mistake or they did something wrong. The person that keeps talking about it. The truth don't need no proof. You don't see me running around proving what I did or what I did with this and what I did with that and I said this and I said that. No. If you got time to go and type in your goddamn notes on your phone and go make a damn bullet point, you couldn't even download Canva. You had to go type in your notes on your phone and make a goddamn PowerPoint bullet point presentation. Girl, you need help. You need to go to therapy about this shit for real. It's like you going through a divorce right now, a divorce that I don't even goddamn know about.
One thing I will say too, only thing I ever knew about Brazilla was the whole only thing I knew about Brazilla
Yesterday.
was obviously the situation with y'all. But also when all of that happened, people was talking about the Lion Larry thing. Um, and that, to me, that was quite comical. And I don't like to speak on married people or anything like that, but it's just, to me, it just seems, as I say that to say this, ma'am, you have bigger fish to fry, clearly. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be sitting up, running around, chasing somebody else down, another woman down, or even trying to spew as much hate. And I'm going to say this, as somebody who kind of grew up in upper middle class and things like that, and I never was told no. I got everything I pretty much wanted out of life, and I still do. Money can't buy you happiness. You know what I'm saying? Money cannot buy you happiness. I don't give a fuck how much I don't give a fuck how much jewelry you got. Like that shit gotta be in you, not on you. And I say that for so many things, from your character, from how you influence people, from a lot of things. But literally, it has to be in you, not on you. And I can see you, like I see you, brazenly, like I see you for who you is, and nothing is good in there, you know. And like you just said, now I'm essentially, you know, I don't give a fuck what body type you got. I done been skinny and now I'm big as fuck, and I don't give a fuck because I'm still me, and I can still pull the best of them. And it ain't even about that. But it's just like even that, like, bitch, you, the things that you trying to show off is showing just how insecure you really are about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And to piggyback off of that, right? Like people think just cause you big, you can't bag niggas, you can't bag rich niggas. Like I done did it all, and me being a trans woman, I had did it all. I bagged rich niggas, like you know what I mean? Like I was sitting in fucking courtside, in a fucking courtside, your life, but God will make sure that shit ends shortly. You get what I'm saying? So, like for Dom instance, like her God was so good that she was able to have those people come in her life, but God was like, not for too long, girl. Like we not gonna have this shit happen for a long time, but this shit's gonna happen for a short time. And it showed out who these people were. You get what I'm saying? So like that's why I love my mighty Lord, because like he'll have people come in my life that is not good for me, but trust and believe they will be exposed.
oh, that's so true.
Listen, I'm with that because that weight thing. That's why I hate when people be even going there. My mom used to always say, "Your body is a masterpiece. Masterpieces are not built overnight, and for people to adore them, honey, it takes time. And it took time to get this damn body that I got, honey. You better adore it just the way I do, honey. I love every inch, nook, and cranny of
And
all
that's
of
why
it."
your soul's supposed, even on a
Mm-hmm.
spiritual level, right? We are, this is a shell. This is just the flesh. Like it's about your spirit. It always boils down to it being about your spirit. I remember I talked to my friends about it. One of my friends had a surgery. She was always on a heavier set aside. And I hate to make this about weight, but since we here, but she was pretty no matter what, right? And we often talk about, like, I went from being like the slim thick girl to you know, being bigger. And I'm like, you know, you could still fuck the niggas. Niggas is the easiest thing to get in the motherfucking world aside from some money. Nobody cares about that, but it's just the way people treat you, right? People treat that, people like to go after your weight when you're bigger, right? They never can speak to how good you are as a person, how good your heart is, you know, not even how much you do for people, how many smiles you bring amongst people's face or anything. It's just when, oh, you fat, you fat, you fat. And I was telling my friend, like, you know, she was telling me, like, you know, just the attention she get now that she's skinny, and how, you know, before, like, nobody seen her and things like that. So I just, when people speak about weight, right? Like, even I have said, like, bitch, shut your fat ass up, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a reflection of just like the weight don't fucking matter. Like when you in an argument, and I had to stop saying that shit because I'm like, that shit don't matter. If the bitch pretty, she pretty. You know what I'm saying? If she got a good heart, she got a good heart. That don't take away from nothing, and it make you look crazy. And me too. It makes me look crazy, and I joke about it now. Like,
I done been
I
on
love the
all
big
sides of
skin
the
that I'm
fence.
in.
Right. I done been on all sides of the fence. Bitch, I done been skinny. I done been thick. I done been whatever you call it, slick. Bitch, I done been on all sides of the fence. At the end of the bitch, I was walking around yesterday with my titties out, bitch. I posted a video on my page. Okay. It ain't nothing that a bitch can just how you gonna expect me not to love me because you don't love me. Bitch, I love what I see when I look in the mirror.
I
Big
think
fine
that
shit,
people really
bitch.
hate confidence at the end of the day.
Yeah, this
You can
ain't
be
no little
skinny,
shit,
you can
bitch.
be big, you can be anything, but I think what really bothers people is
Be quiet,
confidence. When you
Dion.
have confidence out and it's written all over you, I think that bothers a lot of people, spirit,
Child,
their energy.
when that face card don't decline, bitch, I don't give a
Okay?
fuck if you, I
Listen,
don't give a fuck
not
if you
only
think
that,
or
somebody
not.
like that, like looking at this
That
girl
face
yesterday,
is
I'm
still
like,
sitting.
listen, Candy, I said literally my face card eat up your whole
Right?
existence.
Like when
Hold
that
on.
face card is that face card, you could be thick, you could be fat. That face is sitting. Trust me, that's gonna get you through rooms that you ain't not. You don't have to worry
Okay,
about
you better
nothing
say
being
that
thick, skinny, or
shit.
nothing.
And
Because you
then
know
like
what the
braids,
thing
it'll
is,
look like a
and let me
damn
clock this real
scrub daddy
quick.
for real.
Stop with the fast shit. Because if your face is hitting, you can always get a BBL. You can always get your body done.
Baby, listen,
You can
I'm
always
not,
fix your
ain't
body,
shit,
but you
hey, let
can't
me
fix
tell
your
you something,
motherfucking face.
Candy. Ain't shit stopping over here, babe. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And I
Like
don't give a fuck if I'm 500
shit.
or 200, 150, baby. It's gonna always get the job done. You
Let me tell you
understand?
something. Me and my Spanish homegirls, because they skinny and they gorgeous, right? They're like, yo, Candy, you thick, but your face is eating. They're like, yo, you can always get your body done. And that's true. Like I could pay 10,000 get my body done in Colombia, New York. Always get your body done. If that face is not hitting, girl, it's a problem. My face is always hitting, so I ain't worried about no motherfucking body. I'm thick, and I like being thick. My face get me in rooms. My body get me in rooms. Niggas still hollering at me because they like a thick bitch. I'm good in the hood. You hear me?
That I said, do you know the same way some people prefer skinny, fit bodies? You know, some people prefer big women too.
And you know what's so funny? The niggas who work
Nigga
out
want
love
every,
thick
I don't give a
bitches.
fuck
The
what
niggas
nobody
who work
say.
out love thick bitches. They be going to the
Yes,
gym. They love thick.
every nigga
Y'all
want a
think y'all
big
skinny bitches
bitch.
go to the gym for the niggas in the gym? Those niggas love big girls. They don't like skinny girls. Like I'm telling y'all, athletes love big girls. Like stop with the whole shit.
Really do though, y'all. And I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna. I don't really be wanting to say too much about my personal life, but the people that I associate with or whatever that I be around, some of y'all probably favorite rappers and things like that, both female and male. These niggas, they want a fat bitch. These niggas with the real money young huns, they want a fat bitch. Okay, and I ain't saying be fat. I'm just saying that's what they be wanting. That's what they be cheating with. That's what they be marrying. That's what they be doing a whole lot of shit with. And it's no shade to the skinny girls. They want them too. But it's just my whole thing be the downplay on the fat bitches in the public on the public forum, but then secretly behind doors, you know, they be eating that shit up. You know, so at the end of the day, bitch, you always gonna get chose. They gonna chose us over everything. But at the end of the day, thank y'all so much. I did see Brazilla try to come for HB body. And that's really where I was going at with it too. And even what she was saying about dying too. But at the end of the day, Brazilla, I don't really want to call you ugly, but you do look like a scrub daddy. You do. Like, you definitely don't give what you think is given. I don't give a fuck how much ass injections you got. I don't give a fuck how slender the waist is. Your soul, what's in you, and then that face is never going to be it. It's never going to be that, sweets. That's just all the fuck I got to
But
say
you
about
have to realize that's the insecurity. Like, you know what the problem is? And I'm going to really have to clock it. A lot of skinny women throw their insecurities on bigger women because we so secure. We so out there. We still wear mini skirts. We still wearing tight shit. We still letting it hang. We still doing our big motherfucking things. And a lot of skinny women don't like that because they want us to be insecure like them. You get what I'm saying? We could look in the mirror and be like, bitch, you got it. We good. And walk out that motherfucking house and bag many niggas and get married and do the same shit you can do. And that's what bothers them because they so worried about a calorie deficit. They so worried about eating a motherfucking salad, not eating no collard greens, candy yams, cornbread, all that good stuff, mac and cheese. And they trying to project that shit on bigger women. I'm sorry, don't project your skinny salad ass dressing on me. Cause I like my candy yams. I like my soul food. I like my fried chicken. I like those things. And I love my cheesecake, okay? But don't project that shit on me. I'm still thick. I'm still fine. I'm still sitting. I went to Africa and all them African niggas was on my body. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't a problem. Like, and I think a lot of people like to project that. And I'm married. So what are you saying? Like, big bitches could get married. Y'all just miserable and don't project that shit on me. I'm sorry.
that's just like a period. I don't know. I think the moral of the story is, Dom, you need to go and get that restraining order, girl, on that lady.
And wait until we go to court. She said that she taking me to court.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she did say that shit. And that's what she did say that
Oh,
shit. I forgot all about
Mhm.
that.
for what?
That's
She said she's taking me to court.
girl. She definitely said that shit. I don't know. The world may never know. We'll see what happens on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Fucking with her ain't shit gonna shake. That bitch ain't shaking no rooms, no brooms, no nothing. They're tired. The people are fucking tired. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I just think the shit ended with Alexia. I'm gonna keep saying that shit. She should have never said anything else after that motherfucking very day. In fact, I would have disappeared. Like I'm about to disappear today. Like I would have just got the fuck on after that. I don't know. I'm over her. I'm over that whole saga, to be honest. Like it's so old. It's so fucking old. It's ancient motherfucking history. We should never even speak about it past this fucking point. I hate that it's even being spoken about now. I hate that she just tried to do a thing. But the thing about God though and how he work, right? We have power in the tongue. And I say that to y'all all the time. Like it's so much power in the tongue. So the things that you spewing out onto somebody else, you're in fact bringing that shit back into your own life. And it might miss you, but hit somebody else you actually love, you know? So just be mindful, be careful with shit like that. That's why I really try not to get mad, because I don't be wanting to say and then repent, you know, saying some crazy shit after the fact, you know? I don't like to play with God like that. I don't like to play with myself like that or other people, and especially my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So I just think that, you know, after today, I pray for her and her child and her situation because that was evil and she need to get on her knees and pray and ask God for
But
forgiveness
why would you
because
need to pray?
that was
Because, and this is the thing, you get what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta let people, and I go to church now and I love the Lord and I finally discovered him, right? Because like, it's just something different. And, you know, but why do we need to pray for somebody who's so evil? Like, I would never waste my blessings on something like that, even though God says forgive people, but sometimes you
yes.
just gotta forgive and just walk away from the shit and don't even
Yeah, you
look
can walk
back.
away. I'm not encouraging nobody to like. I wouldn't go break bread with her ass. But what I'm saying is, I don't know. Like I'm spiritual, and I'm still, you know, on my journey with God and everything, getting back close to Him and things like that. But what I do know is that He teaches us to love, right? To just give love, be loved, like love through Him, right? So even when if somebody can literally, I don't know, like do the most craziest shit to you, you still supposed to like harbor forgiveness because like who are we to judge? And he do say like no sin is greater than the other. But our flesh is what wrestles with, you know, like essentially the forgiving part of, at least for me, my flesh is what keeps me from being like, man, God, hell no, like I ain't messing with that. You know what I'm saying? Like how you expect me for me, like for instance, like my best friend was murdered, right? And and it's been what 7, 8 years. I could not forgive the person that did it for so long until I did, until I understood, you know what I'm saying, why it's necessary. Somebody took somebody away from me that I love dearly. That was my person through and through. And I harbored so much hate. I wanted the worst of the worst to happen to that person. You know what I'm saying? But I had to find forgiveness for myself and forgiveness in the Lord. And truthfully, you will never be able to sleep peacefully until you forgive people for what they done to you. And that's the only thing I'm gonna share. But because it's way more trauma and traumatic things that happened to me. Thank you, Erica. In my life that, you know, I'm still, you know, talking to God about. But you are not able to move on with anything and live a real peaceful life until you live your life through the eyes of the Lord. And that's really being like all of Him. You know, that's the truth.
And for me to discover the Lord recently, right? Like, I don't know, because I'm just so worried about people like that. Like can they spirits come upon me and try to alter my love for God, like, and that's why I'm so scared. That's why I leave those people behind, because I'm like, it's just so much evilness in y'all, like, yeah, like
Yeah,
I
God
don't
tells us to forgive, but you don't have to surround yourself around it. Like me, I'm not, like I just said, like even what just happened today, right? Spiritually, I'm not there to spiritually. Hold on, wait, let me fix this other screen. But yeah, spiritually, I'm not there to like be around surround myself, like I'm not spiritually equipped or strong enough to surround myself with what just happened. Like I can't just sit and watch that kind of shit without being triggered, right? Or my spirit being convicted, right? Or to respond in a way and respond in love to her, right? Because what somebody who's further along and they walk with God would have done was get up there and say, hey, Razor, you know, this is not okay. You know, you shouldn't say things like that. Me, I'm like, bitch, I'm on your head. I just think, you get what I'm saying? Like I ain't made it there yet. God's still working on me.
yeah.
So it's just I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to get there. Because even when I come up here and I give my opinion about everything that's going on, I be operating out of flesh. I be operating out of straight flesh. Don't nothing be godly about what I be saying sometimes about people. And I be having to come back and be like, you know what, that wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you can actively doing the work, and as long as you can just draw back to your spirit, you know what I'm saying? He'll forgive you, and you just got to choose to do better. But like you said, like being around people, there are people in my personal life that I love dearly that I've had to distance myself from, and just as you know, just to still pray for them and wish them well, but I can't be around them because their spirit is just affect me in such a negative way, like it's all we all continue to learn and grow through it. But I just, for a space like Messy Talk, this is something that I'm learning that I cannot be a part of. Because of, like, for instance, what just happened today, that was just way too much for me, for my spirit, and for my journey. And I'm gonna keep resetting myself if I keep being a part of something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, speaking on people's marriages, speaking on people's sexualities, doxing people, putting people in danger, all this shit is just, it's not healthy for somebody like me.
And I agree with you. Like, even the docs and shit, people have kids, people are single black moms. You just don't know. Like, this shit could just transfer to like racism talk, and those people want to attack this person because they black. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta watch out what we do. But I always believe in the higher power of the Lord, and what you do to others will come back to you. So that's why I just sit back and relax and don't really like. I changed in 2025. I'll be cursing a lot of people on this app. I cursed one big person out like recently, but it wasn't like constantly. I just started to like ignore people because like, I don't know. I just don't have that energy in me no more. But like I said, like, what you do to others will come back to you. And like, don't play with God's kids. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's very, very true. I don't know, y'all. I'm about to have to disconnect and get off, but I appreciate y'all for coming through. Dom, I know, again, like I said, I know you don't. It didn't, get to you like that. It did get to me, but truthfully, I'm not a person that, I know everybody don't want people prayers, but I am gonna pray for you, your children, your family, because I mean, contrary to what we feel and think, like, this shit just be too heavy sometimes. I pray that Messy Talk all around just get better. With it can be entertainment, but it can be entertaining, but it does not have to go low. But I understand that we wrestling with some very demonic entities, and I'm just gonna have to pray that God just draw them nearer and closer to Him, and for them people for God to remove the scales from over them people's eyes, child, and for them to do right and be better, because it's just too far, and I have to detach, so I'm gonna be gone for quite a
Yeah.
while. Yeah.
They fighting their own demons, baby. I put mine to rest. They got to wrestle with their own demons, baby. Mine are being put to rest. That's why I said y'all don't even hear me yelling and screaming like how I used to, because like when I can't take this stuff serious. Like, I be laughing, like, in the middle of it, like, because it's just like, these are a bunch of damn people that just sit behind their screen and just talk shit all day. Like, why am I wasting my time? I'm not investing that much time and energy into these folks, okay? But, girl, take all the time you need. Thank you for including me in your prayers. I'm going to be praying for y'all, too. I'm about to get my ass up and go to this pool because it is hot up here, okay?